Yo! What's good, YouTube? It's Rage Rail. So in today's video, I want to show you guys one of the best bomb plays inside of Madden 23. So if you enjoy this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn on post notifications on. So before I go any further, if you guys have not checked out my website already, I'll be posting ebooks. Now currently there are still Madden 22 ebooks on there, but those are eventually going to be put into Madden 23 to where I'll actually go and look at the formation again, and I'll show you guys how I'd run it on Madden 23. So if you are interested in that, please make sure you check out my website. So before I show you the preview of my website, I just want to explain super quick that I got ebooks on there. I also have tournaments, I have CFLs whenever I start those, so just be on the lookout for everything. But without further ado, I just want to show you my website really quick for those of you guys that haven't seen it already. All things Madden will be the future for the Madden community. This is so much more than your standard ebook website. This website right here is designed for everything that you love to do in Madden. We know you love tournaments. We know you love to play CFLs. We have money CFLs. We have free CFLs. We even give you reward points for shopping on our website. There's also an amazing feature that we put on there called Request an ebook. Now, this is the exact process that you'll go through when you actually check out, and we also offer a number of payments. So go ahead and head over to allthingsmadden.com to see what all the hype is about. Alright man, so right here we are in the Y off trips Pats, or the U trips, and I am inside of the Patriots playbook. Again, I'm inside the Patriots offensive playbook. Now quickly how this works is I'm just gonna show you guys how it bombs every single coverage. Now if you would like a full breakdown of the scheme, I will be putting out an updated ebook of U trips on my website, so please be on the lookout. So the way I'll be doing it moving forward is I won't just be doing bomb plays. I promise I'll be showing you guys mini schemes, and I'll show you guys tips, and I'll show you guys of course bombs, and I'll show you guys gameplay. So I do a lot on my channel, so if that sounds something like you're interested, just remember, drop a like and sub. It'll truly mean a lot to me. And if you ever want to ask me any question or anything, just let me know in the comments. I respond to everybody, so just, you know, if you ever want to just say anything, you know, you're more than welcome to, and I'll give you my honest input about anything that you might want to know. So without further ado, man, let's go and get this started. So inside of Wild Trips Pass, the only play we're going to talk about in today's video is going to be PA Fort, which is one of the best bomb plays in Madden. And honestly, you guys are going to be able to see that right here, right now. So as far as personnel goes, I just put in garbage people right here. I do have two safeties and a linebacker. I'm not sure if they're just really fast. I just put safeties in there because that's what you're going to see when you go online. And also we do have two cornerbacks on the outside. Now I think Vernon Scott is faster. And we got Rasul Douglas, so we'll leave it like this. We'll just leave it, that's fine. So we got speed up top with the safeties, Jay Alexander of course, and Stokes. So I'm gonna show you guys versus cover 3, cover 2, cover 3 with the deep half. I'll show you guys versus cover 4 drop, man coverage, and I'm also going to include some match coverage as well. So we got a lot to talk about, so let's go on and come out in cover 3. Now when you run this play, you want to run this to the 3 side with your your tight end and the 2 receivers to the wide side of the field, and you want to have your solo receiver to the short side, if that helps you think about it. So for the setup, you want to block your running back, you want to take square, you want to put them on an in route, and you want to block your tight end, and then you want to take R1 and actually put him on a zig route just like this. Now this is designed to keep the user down low, to actually guard square, and we're going to be looking over the top. Now when to call this is extremely important, because I have some of you guys tell me, "Real, there's no way you'll be able to run this online because it takes too long to develop." You know, I hear it all the time. So notice how we're actually blocking 7 people. So you want to run this either A, when they're man blitzing you, or B, you really want to run this whenever they're playing a 3 down lineman front where they're rushing 3 people, or they're rushing 2 people. 3 or 2 people, you can kind of get away with this with 4 people. It all depends on who they have on the D line and who you have on your offensive line and who you have at quarterback, if you can buy time or not. But essentially you can run this with just a 3-man route, so it shouldn't have no problems with you actually trying to create time in the pocket. It's just pocket presence for you to allow this route to get open. So without further ado, man, that's all I want to talk about. But I'm gonna spy these two. And again, the only reason I'm spying people is so I don't have to run this play over and over again because of quick sheds, because I am on all Madden competitive on practice. That's what I practice on. So essentially, look at square. So you want the user to follow down low on square. You want to drift to the left out here, and then what you want to be able to do is throw that out here, and you want to have your fastest player right there. So I probably should have Robbie Anderson. But essentially you want to be able to run away from that middle third safety. That's all you're doing. So as long as your guy's faster than that middle third and your quarterback can get the ball out there, this is going to be a one-play touchdown. So again, you want to take square, put them on the in route, R1 on the zig, block your running back. And normally you'd want to double team, so to do that you press L1 and down on the right stick, and you double team that left end over there. And you would, oh, I forgot to put X off of his route, so this may mess up the route. We'll see right here. So yeah, notice how that safety actually played different, and that's because we actually didn't block our tight end. Our tight end's on kind of a delay like streak kind of thing, and that's actually going to mess with how we want to glitch out the coverage. So you want to take R1, put him on a zig, block your tight end, please block him. Take square, put him on a in route, go ahead and block your running back, and then we're actually going to go ahead and snap the ball right here. So I just want to show you that it definitely can work. It's just a long developing play, so please be aware of that. So what you want to do is wait. You want to drift that way, and then you want to throw that guy open. So that's what it'll look like right there. You want to throw him open. Now Adrian Amos is like 93 speed, and I believe DJ Moore is about 95. So the speed threshold isn't, you know, great. So it just shows you that it doesn't really have to just be him that much faster. Now what's crazy is I want to back off square, and I'll put him in a deep half, and I want to show you what happens. Actually, we'll do double deep halves, and we'll back off the cornerback. So I want to show you that you actually can bomb this style of coverage too. Now this is all going to depend on who your quarterback is, if he can actually get the ball out there. But you could definitely bomb this style of coverage. So let me go ahead and show you that here. So let's try to drift this way in the pocket and just look at how much room we have out there. So remember, that is glitching out a deep half. So there's almost no zone that can guard this route, which is why it's so deadly. So let me show you again. So let me go ahead and back him off, and then this time I'll leave that guy in the I'll leave Jir in the third, just to kind of show you just what happens if we only deep half that one side. And this bomb, I love it versus every single zone coverage in the game. It doesn't matter your matchup, as long as that receiver is pretty fast, which if that's your wide receiver number one, he should be pretty fast, and that's all that matters. You just can't have somebody like 80 speed trying to run this versus, you know, G or something, you know, obviously, come on now. But you guys can tell we're just literally bombing it, you know. So next thing I want to show you, we'll talk about code 4 drop really quick, just because it's the next up. Now I'll back off the safeties and stuff just to show you that it doesn't matter. So again, square on the end, block our running back, block your tight end, R1 on the zig. Like, you want to call this when they start trying to call double Mabel coverages and start really playing heavy coverage. That's when you want to call this bomb play. That's when you're going to have the most success out of it. Now, as long as you can run away from that player right there. Now we got a bad pass lead. You want to throw that ball more towards the sideline, to where you can go run and get it. Sometimes you don't get the best pass leads on here. And like I said, it's still new Madden, so I'm still learning, you know, how I need to pass lead it. So I could just be throwing it wrong. So if you think I'm throwing it wrong, you know, don't mind, you know, you can tell me in the comments, you know. Just go ahead and let me know, because like I said, I'm still getting the mechanics down and everything. So I'm trying to throw it hard over here, and like I said, you can tell we can still end up beating that safeties, but we have ton of room to get that ball out there, and that's all that matters, man. And I like running the plays twice versus coverages, so you can see that it definitely does work. Now moving forward, I want to talk about cover 2. So with cover 2, it's going to be the same exact thing, which is why it's crazy, man. So we'll take square, put them on the in route, block our running back, block our tight end. And you also could max pro 2, I believe is the faster way. We'll try it out here in a second, but let me just show you versus cover 2. It just doesn't matter. Look at the deep half, watch them get glitched out, and then we're just going to have all that room over there to unload this ball and then, you know, complete the nice dot. So instead of showing you the same setup again, what I'm actually going to show you is how to bomb cover 2 with a deep half. So not deep half, excuse me, with a middle third. So we'll take our safety right here, we'll put him in the middle third. We'll leave the mid read too, because why not? And then let's call pass right here. So we did pass commit. Let's pass commit one more time. Let's even take this guy, let's bring him a couple steps back, because most people will try to be slick like that and bring him back. So let's see if we can max pro. Okay, so we max pro, but you still gonna need to block your running back again so we can cancel play action. Now you want to take square, put them on the in route, R1 on the zig, and then we're going to be able to snap the ball right here. So notice what happens, watch what happens. So we're basically going to be able to get right past them, and just look, that safety, whoever that is, he's just never going to be able to get there. I don't care what his speed is, unless your receiver is just that slow. That is the only way. He would have to back that guy up. He basically would have to back that guy up to where the safeties are, you know, and somebody's doing that, just run the ball, you know. That should be pretty clear as day. So next thing I want to talk about is man coverage. Now this is just going to be bombing man with 2 high safeties, because it's going to do the same thing as cover 2, meaning that we'll be able to just slide right past that safety. And as long as your receiver is better than that cornerback, you will be able to bomb it as long as he is better. So notice how right there we actually did get the best of Jir right there. That doesn't happen every time because that is Jir, but I just wanted to show you that as long as that's your best player, you will have a chance to beat man coverage. Now if that's not, now let's try inside and underneath, and let's see if maybe Jir will play it better now. But like I said, this all just matchup based. When it's man or match coverage, it's going to be matchup based. So basically, if you have, like, you know, Terrence Marshall out here on Jir, you know, then that's you can't expect to catch that, basically, you know, unless they're playing some type of zone. So notice how he does cook Jir Alexander right there, and then we are going to be able to get a little bit of separation, and we are going to be able to score. So like I said, it's all matchup based, so you want to put your number one out there to give yourself the best chance. Alright, so that was going to be man coverage. Now, next thing I want to show you is going to be match, and then that's going to be the video. I just want you to see what it looks like. Now, I will go ahead and say, while I'm choosing everything and setting it up, that match coverage actually does play it a lot better than your zone coverage do, because it seems like match is a little bit better this year. It's still not where it should be. So I'm going to show you cover 4 palms, cover 4 quarters, and cover 6. So those will be the main ones that you'll go against. And we're talking about cover 4 quarters first, and then we'll talk about palms and then such and such. So anyways, I just wanted to tell you that match coverage is a little bit better. It still isn't perfect, obviously, as you're about to see. We're about to bust it, but it's a little better. It's not, you know, the best, but it's a little better. But I just wanted to show you kind of what happens. So what happens is this corner and the and that safe, they're going to end up man matching it, so it's going to make it hard to throw that. Now if you have a great matchup, again, that's that word of the day, matchup. If you have a great matchup, then it's fine, then he'll be able to burn past them. But if both of those guys are good, like if the corner and that safety are good, then you're gonna not really be able to have this open. Honestly, like, it's not going to be just extremely open. Notice how they kind of try to bracket it, and you kind of have a little bit of a step, but realistically that's not really open. So cover 4 quarters does an okay job, and it all depends on if they have the personnel to keep up with you. So let's talk about cover 4 palms. So we did switch it to palms, and palms and quarters are going to play this similarly. I struggle talking, but it's going to play it similarly. But you can tell Jir right there actually got the best of it. And like I said, when it's match coverage this year, it just depends on your personnel, like their personnel and your personnel, whether they cover it really well or not. So I would run palms if somebody tries to run this on you, and just put your best 2 players on their strong side, and that'll kind of help out if somebody tried to do this against you. So cover 6, I just want to show you what cover 6 looks like, because cover 4 quarters and palms are going to play about the same. It still can't bomb it. That's why I did say you can bomb every coverage. It all just depends on who that person has, you know. That's literally what it depends on. So right here, I just want to show you that cover 6, it can, but like I said, look at Jir. Now Jir is on it because they match it up a lot better than man. I know it's crazy to think of like that, but it's true, you know. So match coverage actually does a good job. Now there are other setups probably that can mess with it, but I just wanted to show you a base setup. That's how I love doing my bomb videos. I love showing you a base setup and showing you like one setup that can bomb different coverages or has a chance at different coverages, because I probably could have sat here and labbed something just for match, which I may do, and if I do, I'll probably put it on ebook, or I may make another video. Haven't decided yet. But yeah, man, that's gonna wrap it up for this video though. So how I would use this is versus I would use this versus man coverage. I would use this versus zones. I just will not use this against match coverage. At least this setup that I gave you in today's video. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I do hope you guys have a blessed day. I'm Ray Jarrell, and I'm out.